to have you here today. And I'm in a particularly bright and shiny mood because I've got a bit of a celebration going today. And the reason for the celebration is this. So this little book is called So You're a Trustee, Now What? And the reason why this book is so important is because this book shows what can be done if you're determined. So no, I'm not talking about, if you're determined, you get rich and you become so rich that you have to have all these trusts with trustees in it. But it's because of this lady, Renata Jute. And Renata is a good friend of mine. And I met her probably 2018, I think it was. And the first time I met her, I thought, whoa, she's scary. Because she's like focused and determined and knowledgeable. And I sort of thought, wow, that's impressive. And then COVID hit. And Renata had actually finished the book before COVID hit, but it was going through its last round of edits at that point in time. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for her. The book she'd written it, it had gone through edits, she had made changes, she had asked opinions, people had suggested different layouts and formats and colors, and all of this had to get done. And why I'm celebrating this little book today is because it shows what determination can do. And this, to me, just shows, I'll never forget when this was ready to go to press or when it was in its final edits, everyone was saying to Renata, but no one's got money now. COVID is busy killing businesses and people are dying. No one's going to be wanting to be reading this because things are going so bad. But she didn't let herself be put off. She was determined to get this out the door, even if it took longer than expected and if she had to do more work than expected. And I wonder where so many of us would have been if we had that mindset at the beginning of COVID. It saddens my heart. I think I've spoken about it before. How many clients came to a grinding halt? How many people just said, we don't know what to do, so we're just not going to do anything? How many people lost businesses because they just didn't think it through or take the next step because they were paralyzed by fear? Now, I'm not judging people. It was a tough situation, and everyone had to make up their own mind on how they wanted to deal with it. But I celebrate Renata, and I celebrate those people who kept on going, who kept the fight going. And I think it's never too late to start. So it's a year and a half later, COVID is still with us, and times are still fairly uncertain. But what can we do with a little bit of determination? Now, a lot of people will say to me, but Innocent, how do I plan in an environment where I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow? Then I say, you plan in small steps, right? Don't try and figure out 5 years from now, 3 years from now, a year from now. Just say, what 1% can I change every single day so that I could have made a difference by the end of the 30-day month? And we all know the theory that it doesn't always take a huge change to make a difference. If we make a tiny change every single day, we keep that little graph going up, 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 and up. And maybe now one of those places to start is with your team members and with yourself, with your health and well-being, and seeing how can you make the workplace easier and better for those that work for you, or for those that work around you, or for those that are in your team. Because if we invest in people, they can show up, they can be deliberate, and they can do stuff like this. Shout out to my friend Renata. I am so proud of you. And to celebrate it, I'm also going to include in our session notes the link to the interview I did for her for Coffee Companions. Amazingly enough, I think it was almost a year ago. So if you've enjoyed our reflection and our perspective for today, thank you so much. If you're watching us from YouTube, please think somewhere over here on the page. There's a button. Please subscribe and then click on the notification bell so that you know when next to expect a video from us. from about twice a week. And then if you're following us from LinkedIn or Facebook, we're glad to have you here. And please like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. Let's get the news out there. Let's see if we can get a little bit of advice to someone else that might need it. And then I will see you on Friday again with with a new coffee companion, Bertus. I'm looking forward to it. Have a good one.